Hello. First of all, I would like to say that I am very happy. I am very happy because my team Chelsea won. It is a big deal actually because winning Champions League is not at all a joke, and a lot of team tries from every different countries all across Europe, and winning it is a really big deal. And we are winning it after 9 years for second time, and it is our second Champions League win. And I am very happy. I was so excited when I see the Kai Havertz goal, and I thought that second half they will try to take the game to extra time, but that didn't happen. We defended really well, and N'Golo Kante, the one man wall, just amazing. He was the man of the match, and the defending was really great. I wish the finishing was more good because Timo also had a chance. But nevertheless, it is a win, and we will cherish it. So, congratulations to Chelsea, and I am very, very happy for Chelsea. It is also a big deal because last year we had a different period because we had transfer ban. We cannot sign any new player. Frank Lampard was also appointed newly as the manager of Chelsea, and they have to give chance to academy player. And our last major cup win was the Europa League in 2019 against Arsenal. We won 4 goals to 1. So Eden Hazard scored twice, and Oliver Giroud also scored the first goal of that game. So it was really nice to win something after 2 years because many Chelsea fans are very sad after the loss against Arsenal in the FA Cup last year, and also this year the FA Cup lost against Leicester City. It was a clear handball, we can see that, but VAR thoughts otherwise. It is not a handball, so Tielemans scored and we lost the game. Ben Chilwell did score in the 88th minute, but it was VAR ruled it out. VAR ruled it out. Anyways, it was a very difficult time for Chelsea fans because we already thought that we had a good chance to win against Leicester City because we beat Manchester City in the semi-finals, but it didn't happen. And on the last game day, we also lost to Aston Villa. In fact, we lost last 3 games out of 4. So this one was a must win for us, and Pep Guardiola's team was also not taking it lightly because they have already won the Premier League and also the Carabao Cup, but still they are searching for their first Champions League trophy, and they have invested a lot of money by buying defenders, 1 billion or more. So it is not at all easy for both the team because lot of pressure to win in the big situation, big game. But we came out on top, so it is a very nice thing. But what happened exactly, we should actually thank Thomas Tuchel because he did a really great job. Because as I remember, when Chelsea sacked Frank Lampard, Chelsea have played 19 Premier League games, and their points were 29. We were on 8th or 9th position, 5 points below Liverpool. 19 games, 29 points. It is not even 2 points per game. It was very low. And if we are playing like that, so in a full season we will get 29 into 2, 58 points out of 38 games. So it is not, it is like finishing 9th or 10th in the table, not top 4. So Thomas Tuchel came, and his first game against Wolves finished 0-0. We got 1 point because last time we played them, we scored. Oliver Giroud scored for us. Then they scored. It was 1-1, and then their player Pedro Neto, I guess, he scored late in the game, and they won 1-2. They won the game, and we didn't get any point from that. So I thought it may result a win for Chelsea, but it didn't happen. It was a draw. But anyways, Tuchel did a great job. We finished on 67 points. That means we got 38 points from 19 games. But under Frank Lampard, it was 29 points. And the main problem, I think, was the communication, because after the 3-3 loss against West Bromwich Albion, West Brom, he was not talking with Marcos Alonso. He was not even in the bench, not even as a substitute. Frank Lampard stopped communicating with Marcos Alonso. He also didn't give a chance to Emerson, and Frank Lampard also stopped communicating with Kepa Arrizabalaga. But I will not blame him for stopping communicating with Kepa Arrizabalaga, because Arrizabalaga, he didn't show his quality, and he lacked a lot of confidence or whatever. But it was not what Chelsea paid for. So I will not blame him for Kepa Arrizabalaga case, but Marcus Alonso, Emerson, a lot of player he didn't communicate with. But when he was sacked and Thomas Tuchel came, he gave every player a chance. He gave everyone. He immediately played in the 11 team squad. He immediately gave chance to that Marcus Alonso, and he even scored once or twice. He played well. So it was like he is giving chance to everybody to prove himself, but prove themselves. But Frank Lampard immediately stopped communicating. So I don't know what went wrong. And main problem was he was trying to buy Declan Rice from West Ham, academy player for Chelsea, and he was gone long time to West Ham, but he wants to buy him back with a very heavy price tag. And Marina was not for him. He was against that idea, but Frank keep on forcing. So this is also, this may be a fact for him to get sacked. So it was not nice. And but the things that happened with Chelsea, it was very difficult time, because last year we had an excuse that we had transfer ban, so we cannot buy any new player, we cannot sign any new player. So we finished on fourth. That is also a good result. No cups, no FA, no Community Shield, no Carabao Cup, no Premier League, no Champions League. But this year we spent a lot of money, 222 million. It is not a joke. It is a very heavy amount. And spending 71 million on Kai Havertz, 47 on Timo Werner, it is a big deal. And thankfully, Kai Havertz scored in the final. He showed his quality. He scored one goal, but it was very important goal. So after not winning anything last year, and this year also losing hope after hope, finally we did win the Champions League. It is a really big deal. I'm not sure how many of you have watched the 2012 Champions League. It was amazing. uh, Thomas Muller scored for them in the 81st minute, I guess, and from the corner of Juan Mata, Didier Drogba scored the goal on 88th minute. It was amazing. 1-1. They also get a penalty. Peter Cech saved on the normal time, extra time, I guess. So the match actually went to penalties, and Chelsea also had a miss kick, but still we won. It was a very happy moment, and Chelsea fan live this moment that we won. Many people make fun of this, that Chelsea have their trophy, this trophy, that, but finally we again won. So it is a big deal. And no disrespect to Manchester City, because they are an amazing team. Once they, few years ago, they beat us 6-0 in the Premier League. It was a really humiliating defeat. And to be honest, last three times we played them, we won. But the fourth time was also in this season in the Premier League. They scored 3 goals within 35 minutes, 3-0. It was a home game of Chelsea. They scored 3 goals in 35 minutes. It was also humiliating. I was praying God not to be that a humiliation like we faced a few years ago under Mauricio Sarri, 6-0. But thankfully we scored 92nd minutes to make it 1-3. That ended. FA Cup we won, and then Premier League we won 1-2, and finally in the Champions League we won. So it is nice, but they also tried their best. So congratulations to them as well. It is not that every team can reach the Champions League final. It is not at all. Only Madrid won three times consecutively. It was also very good because they are a really good team, and we had to beat them. We had to beat Atletico Madrid, we had to beat Porto, we had to beat Real Madrid, and then Manchester City. So it is a big deal. And talking about Porto, that one of the player of their team said that Chelsea should not be in the final. They don't deserve it. Well, to be honest, you also beat us once because the second league you scored in the 90th minute to make it 0-1. You also won. However, we won the first league 2-0. So therefore, the aggregate score was 2-1. But you also had your chance because it is not a gully football or football without referee or without VAR. Everyone is keeping their eye on the field. So how come we don't deserve to be in the final or to win the Champions League? Then how did we win? It is absolutely nonsense. But anyways, maybe he had some issues or emotional problem. His emotions got better of him. But anyways, we won, and it is fair and square. It is a big deal. Some people are also saying that it was a handball, but the referee was spot on, and even Manchester City fans say that it was not a penalty when that shout was going on in the penalty box of Chelsea. So it is a big deal that we won, and I really want to thank all Chelsea players and also the Chelsea fans. It is really very nice and something to cheer for the Chelsea fans in this difficult time. So thank you very much. And I also want to thank him more because the, the way he has transformed the team, because the same player, almost same player, he we didn't sign any new players because they are the same player under Frank Lampard. And also the some of the credit should also go to Frank Lampard because he was in the manager when Chelsea was in group stage, so he led the Chelsea team to qualify for the round of 16. So also some credit should also go to Frank Lampard. He did a good job indeed. So we will also play Super Cup against the Yellow Submarine Villarreal because they won the Europa League against Manchester United. So it will also be a good silverware for us or maybe for them because both the team will try, and we cannot take any team lightly, not at all. We just take Aston Villa lightly, and that is what happened. They scored, and finally we keep trying scoring, and it was too late. We lost 2-1. So we cannot take any team easily. It is absolutely wrong to take any clubs as Paul Scholes was saying that Villarreal finished seventh, and Manchester United should beat them easily, but that didn't happen. So you cannot take any team lightly because all are playing to win games. It is not that some teams are playing to win games and some teams are trying to entertain people for charity or free. No, it is not. Every team wants to win games for their club, for the manager, for themselves also. Every team wants that. So we cannot take any games easily, and I hope next season it will also be very difficult to say that we are going to be Premier League champions or anything because a lot of work to be done. Even we have to finish second. A lot of work has to be done because there will be a lot of new recruitment for Leicester City, Aston Villa, and clubs like that. Even Arsenal, they are eyeing new players. All the team will focus on their squad. So will Chelsea. But the thing is that we definitely need a striker. We may forget about goalkeeper Donnarumma or anything, but we definitely need a striker. That is for sure. And I don't think that Haaland, I think he will stay in Dortmund, and Lukaku, I don't think we should sign him. I don't think he will be a good sign for Chelsea. Harry Kane will be a nice, from my opinion. Harry Kane, or maybe we should go for someone else. But let's see what Chelsea can do. But Lukaku, I am not sure if he will be capable of, because he is playing in a different league. Harry Kane is from the Premier League, so he knows the team. And talking about teams, the three new teams have already been confirmed. Brentford is the last one to join them, along with Watford and the champions Norwich. These are the three new teams, and the relegated teams are Fulham, West Brom, and Sheffield United. So they are going to championship. So that's all. I am just very happy that we are the champions. We are the champions of Europe after changing the coach. It was very difficult because no coach or no player can immediately come to a team and suddenly pick pace to win them championship games. No, they will take some time. And Thomas Tuchel did an amazing job. And if maybe that goal was allowed, Chilwell goal was allowed in the FA Cup, who knows? Maybe we could have won the FA Cup as well. Our last cup was Europa League 2019. So after that, it is a big deal to beat Manchester City, two English club playing final in a Champions League. It is also a big deal, and we won. So I hope all the Chelsea fans are happy, and I think Chelsea will start their season soon in the August, because Premier League will begin in the August 14th, I guess. But before that, we have Euro. It will be starting on June 11th. So I am sure all the football fans around the world and even in India will love to watch Euro. So it will be a nice tournament. So thank you. That's all for now.